So we are here, activists have been arrested, and that is why the live stream cut out. We have Julianne, who's our live streamer. She is now being arrested, so we are here. So we have activists who have been arrested, and they are in front of a truck, and they have been arrested following a mass open rescue at this egg farm in California. We went inside and we were able to save at least 30 lives. I think the final count was 37. And activists here are saying that they will not leave the facility until all of the animals are released to a sanctuary or to a shelter where they can get the care that they deserve. And I'm going to show you who these brave activists are. We have a row of police here. They are in riot gear. And behind us, we have hundreds of activists who are singing and showing solidarity for the activists who are risking their lives. So if you missed earlier, we were here at this farm and we were live streaming the whole live stream. However, it got cut out because Julianne was arrested. And so we are continuing, I'm here continuing as the activists are getting arrested, and they are loaded into a large truck. We have a row of police here. So all the activists have now been they're going to be putting in a very large truck to take them to the jail. You can see behind me hundreds of activists are showing their support. And if you missed it earlier, there's a live stream now on the DXC page where you can see the 37 hens being rescued, taken out of this facility in broad daylight.
And I keep on walking forward.
Okay, and then we'll start just working on jail support on that sort of process.
The one guy where I was talking to this
I got to take this helmet so you can
oh yeah.
So there's a truck in the back, like a large vehicle, and that is where they are putting the activists. I think over 3 dozen activists were arrested. I would have to get the final count, but these activists were willing to sacrifice their freedom and possibly even their lives to spread awareness about the issue of animal rights. And before they got arrested, we were able to save, I believe, 37 animals from this hellhole. We also removed 2 birds who had died, one of whom looked like they had been dead for a very long time. The other had been cannibalized to death. These are the conditions that these animals are living in, and we have done everything. I have personally written letters and phoned and visited offices of these companies and these government officials and asked them to please take action, and they have done nothing. And when they do nothing, it is our chance and it is our time to take direct action and force a negotiation in good faith.
Keep on loving boldly. I'm gonna keep on loving boldly. I'm gonna keep on loving boldly. I'm gonna keep on loving boldly. Keep on loving boldly. Never turning back. Never turning back. Never turning back. Never turning back.
So the activists are on one side of the road, and across them is the farm, a row of police officers. More police officers are coming. You can see them marching towards us. So more police are here. More police are coming. And we want to see a world where the police and law enforcement are here to enforce the law. And the law in California says that it is illegal to torture animals in these ways. There is no farm animal exception in California, which means that anything you can do, you cannot do to a dog, you cannot do it to a chicken. And the things that I have seen inside of this facility are atrocious. They are atrocious and they are illegal. And we are asking that they take legal action against this facility and other facilities like this, because we believe we have the right under California Penal Code 597E to enter this facility and give animals food and water when they are being denied this. And I witnessed with my own eyes that they are being denied this food and water. They are starving, they are suffering, they're dying.
Do you want to wrap up the live stream soon? Is this the live stream?
Yeah.
I think that we want to get back to the buses, right?
We can march.
Yeah, we can march back there. I'm going to get my president.
Keep on singing loudly. 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 Never turning back. Never turning back. Never turning back. Never turning back. Gonna fight for liberation. Gonna fight for liberation. Fight for liberation.
We have the news, we have multiple news crews here. The reason that we take dramatic action like this is because we want to force a dialogue with this institution and with society at large. We want people to say, hey, what side are you on? Are you on the side of people defending animal abuse, or are you on the side of activists who are non-violently with flowers in their hands trying to save as many animals as they can? None of us hate animals. All of us want to see them live happy, safe, and free. And we can do this. We can create a better world if we just speak up and take action for them. And that is what we've done today.
Is there a way to get on this rest? Absolutely. You got Matt's contact? Or?
No.
Okay.
No.
So it's Matt.
Yeah.
M-A-T-T.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are just joining now, over, I believe, 30 activists have already been arrested, and they are soon going to be taken to the police department, and we are here providing support for them. And before those 30 activists got arrested, we were able to save the lives of at least 37 chickens from this facility. We walked in broad daylight. We put on our biosecurity gear, we walked in, and we removed as many sick and injured animals as we could. And in the process, we also did find dead animals, and we did remove them, and we are going to give them the memorial and the burial that they deserve. So we are going to be taking those dead animals with us home as well, and that we can give them some respect and some dignity in the last moments of their life, because we know they knew none of this. They knew no love, they knew no respect earlier in their lives.
Check again, see what the schedule is on them getting here.
Everything good?
So when's they would like us to let the buses come right here, pick us up. But Tony's like, the bus company might be.
If it's fine with the bus.
Yes, let's see.
Break 5-4%.
So if you can see that big bus in the back behind the egg trucks, that is where the activists currently are. And I am trying to get a final count on the number, but I am that it is over 35, I think possibly 39 activists arrested, including the co-founder of DXC, Wayne Shung, was arrested today, and we will have to see what the charges are, where they're taken. We'll be following along this story as soon as we find out more. In the meantime, the activists are here. We're providing support, showing our solidarity for these activists who could take this brave risk. They walked through this big line of police in an attempt to rescue animals. And while 39 of them, I believe, got arrested, we did have at least 37 animals rescued from this facility, and that is worth it. We saved 37 lives today because of these activists. can see the vehicles there. So I apologize for a little bit of lack of commentary. It's a little bit of a frantic situation right now. We're trying to figure out where these activists are being taken. We have a lot of people here. We've been out here now for over 3 hours, bearing witness, taking action, saving lives, all part of the Animal Liberation Conference here in California. And we are going to change the world for animals. We already have today. And we have beautiful music. Music is such an important part of social justice movements. And we are here singing in support of these activists. Keep on loving boldly. Never turning back. Never turning back. Never turning back. Keep on singing loudly. 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 We'll keep on singing loudly. Never turning back. Never turning back. So you can see some of the beautiful activists who are here today, bearing witness, taking action for animals.
From their cages.
Free them from their cages.
Free them from their cages.
Free them from their cages.
Hundreds and hundreds of activists came today to take part in this action. And these actions are not possible unless we have everybody here. Everyone has a role to play. And all of these activists here are providing support and solidarity for the activists who are arrested today.
Gonna keep on loving boldly.
Gonna keep on loving boldly.
And I know it's very emotional on the live stream and you can sing along.
Keep on loving boldly. Never turning back. Never turning back.
You can still see the line of police here. They are still barricading the entrance. The activists who have not, were arrested, are still actually being just lined up. I'll show you. It's hard to see on the live stream, we can't zoom in, but they are still being lined up and sitting on the floor across, and you can see red flowers scattered across the ground. And you know, when we do these actions, they might seem aggressive and they might seem bold, but we are not violent. We are doing this with love in our hearts. We have love in our hearts for the people who work on this forum. We have love in our hearts for the police officers. We do not hate anyone. We just want to show that love and rescue these animals.
You tell the guys to let the tour bus. Already done. Okay. Your arm. It's coming. They're about.
So if you are just joining now, I'm going to catch you up briefly. Earlier, there's a live stream already posted of activists, over 70 activists, I believe, who were prepared to go inside barns on this farm with hundreds and hundreds in support behind them to take animals out. We rescued 37 hens. They are alive and well, and they are on their way to a vet. And after that, we had about 39 activists arrested here, and we have, again, hundreds of people across the street singing and bearing witness and showing support. And we are actually getting ready to head out. For those who are arrested, we do not leave them behind. We are going to provide legal support for them. I'm going to make sure I know who got arrested and make sure that when they're ready to be picked up, we have their favorite cookies ready for them or favorite treats ready for them. Paul, do you have anything that you want to say?
You know, it was an inspiring day for me, and I look forward to taking action like this for animals until we can be respected as third-party auditors and really and get the kind of access we need to really help animals and change the system and just, you know, create a world where animals are treated like people, not property.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Folks, so if you haven't already seen, you can go see the original live stream that was posted just before this. It is much longer and it has all the details of what went down today. Hundreds, I think probably 500 activists came here today. About 50% of them went on the facility, and some of them then went inside barns and started taking sick and injured animals out. We rescued 37 animals who are still alive, on their way to the vet, on their way to a new home, a sanctuary. And then following that, we had about 39 activists arrested for refusing to leave the property because their demand was that all the animals be taken out of the facility and brought to a sanctuary where they need to go, because all animals deserve to be free. And so I'm going to wrap up this live stream right now. In one moment, 1 second. She's talking to the cops. Can you make her not talk to the cops? And if you're wondering what you can do to take part in an action like this action was only possible with intensive training. A lot of plan Bs, a lot of changing the plan. We need to be trained in order to do these types of actions. So join an activist community, get trained, and take action for animals, because together we are unstoppable, and you can see coverage of this all over the news tonight. So thank you very much, and please share, and most importantly, go back to the other live stream and please share that live stream also. Thank you again, and take